This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update. A little delay this morning. I had to wait for the washing machine to get off the spin cycle. That didn't work. And then my wife got into a vacuuming spurt up above. So, hey, since the pandemic, right? Work from home. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, at least I don't have cats, you know, climbing all over me while I'm doing this. Most people have shown pictures of their very important business meeting, and here comes a cat up to sit right on their computer. All right, let's get to her. Good morning, Nathan Koski and Larry Puskar. Good morning to you. Cindy Shaw, thanks for watching. So the skies have cleared. We should see a pretty good deal of sunshine today. Now, I do want to warn you that some things in Michigan weather-wise are fairly constant. And one of those is that, unfortunately, we are heading toward the cloudy time of year. So an entirely sunny day now is kind of hard to do. It happens occasionally in the first half of November, but if you hear a mostly sunny forecast, I'd ratchet down your expectations and go partly sunny. And that's where I'm actually going to start, is with the model forecast of the cloud cover to just kind of show you how that works. So this is the total cloud cover forecast, and these models tend to make it look a little cloudier than it is because they weight the high cloudiness pretty heavily too. Hey, Carl Yo from Lennox. Good morning to you. So this is this afternoon. Looking at mostly sunny skies, most places, maybe patches of clouds in the thumb. And then notice as we go through tonight, areas of clouds come from different directions. That's the moisture coming off of the warm Great Lakes. And we go into tomorrow, we get back to sunshine, and we go back to tomorrow night, and areas of clouds grow. And that's what happens at this time of the year. We get a bank of clouds developing overnight, and then they dissipate slowly during the day. All right, now, what's up in the weather? Well, did you like my little tease there? Hey, time to shove the winter coats back of the closet and then find some shorts again. You won't need the shorts until maybe early to mid part of next week, and you'll still need the winter jacket, I should say, in the next few mornings, as it will be kind of chilly. But generally what's happening is a big warming trend is underway now. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Nick Delfonso's all the way in Amsterdam. What a globe now. You can be somewhere in Michigan one day, in Amsterdam. What's my favorite type of whiskey? I'm not really a whiskey drinker. I'm not really much of a drinker. I'll have a beer. I'll get into a couple of glasses of wine. A few times a year, I'll get into several beers, but whiskey, not really. But thank you for thinking of me. So the forecast. All right, what I want you to focus on is that the warmth is going to be coming back. The red lines are going to be welling up into Canada. So this is Friday, and we're dry, and it looks beautiful. And this is Saturday, and this is Sunday. And remember, we've been tracking a little rain for Sunday night, Monday. We've been tracking that for 4 or 5 days now, and it's still there. This is Sunday night, Monday morning early, and then gone. And then we're back to Tuesday. This is when the warming kicks in. Look at the storm out to the west, and look at the red lines. They're kind of angled from the southwest. The wind is angled from the southwest. This is Wednesday. We're into the southwesterly flow. This is Thursday, still holding. This is a very warm pattern, high pressure center off the coast of Virginia. Southwesterly flow for us. That would be 70, I would say. And then this is Friday, still hanging tight with that high pressure off the East Coast. And 10 days out, we're into Saturday, and it's starting to inch our way, Saturday, November 5th. So one of the best ways I feel to show you, hold on, I lost my cursor. One of the best ways I feel to show you how warm it's going to be, first off, is to show you the temperature anomaly. So, today we have an average high in the low 50s, and 2 days later it's 51 and 50. If I show you the temperature, it'll go up and down with the daily fluctuations, warm to cold from sunrise to afternoon. But if I show you the temperature anomalies, you get a more steady feel for what's heading this way. So what's heading this way is, like I said, a warm up. So let's get into it. And the next few mornings, we start a few degrees cooler than normal, and we go to afternoons that are a few degrees warmer than normal. So big temperature fluctuation, 20, 25 degrees or so in the next couple of days. This is Saturday afternoon, and that looks fairly mild for this time of the year. And then we go to Sunday morning, we're just about normal or a little cooler than normal. And then we get into next week. We're into Monday. We're into now Tuesday, and the warming trend starts, the bigger warming trend from the storm out west. This is Wednesday afternoon. And then we go to Thursday. This is Thursday. And you're looking at, 15 to 20 degrees warmer than normal. And then this is Friday, and we're looking at 15 to 20 degrees warmer than normal. So if your normal high at that point is in the upper 40s, you add 20, it's making it to the upper 60s to near 70. This is Friday afternoon and Friday night, very warm. And this is 10 days out into Saturday, and still indicating 25 degrees warmer than normal. So in other words, let me just scan back, and you see red. You see red exploding. You see the cold diving into the southwest part of the country. And this could be the theme for November. Cold comes in the west half, upwells the warmth into the east half. Now, the cold is there in Canada. So once that pattern switches and the cold starts to ooze east, then we get colder. But we've had times where it just keeps going into the west coast, and it keeps us on the warm side. Right now, the indications are that all we can tell for the next couple of weeks is on the warm side. So today it's cool, high of about 50, and then tack on 5 to 8 degrees tomorrow, upper 50s or so. And then Sunday, about 60, and Monday about 60, and Tuesday in the mid 60s, and Wednesday upper 60s, maybe even toward Traverse City, and Thursday upper 60s to near 70. Friday about 70 degrees in a lot of places, mid 60s north, and Saturday maybe in the low 70s. We'll have to see. That is 10 days out, but that means extended time period for got to get stuff done type weather. I'm going to do that also. I got a little project where, I don't know about shrink wrapping the pontoon. It's $300 every year. So I'm going to try to make a little lean-to off the backside of the garage, put the pontoon under there, and make something that's more sustainable, more environmentally friendly, where I can pull it in and cover it over with a tarp or something. Maybe something that's more pocketbook friendly too. One time and use it for several years versus shrink wrap and tear it off. And some people try to reuse it. I've never found that to be even possible. So anyways, got some nice warm weather on the way next week. Don't bury the shorts just yet. And I'll keep you updated again tomorrow. We're into the home stretch. It's Friday. And I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. It's Friday tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye.